and now she mad at me. I made her laugh, it wasn't even funny. She be like, what's the joke? It's nothing. I made her giggle, it wasn't even funny. She be like, what's the joke? It's nothing. Put her in a figure four, told me boy go slow like me, cause I move like a pro. Well, she has to say yes, nah, no. Make it move, she's so hot. Told me that she love me and I told her why not. Moving too fast, almost spilled the sauce. She was born to lose, I'm a boss. You a goofy,
What's up, Shauna?
I'm a savage.
What's up, girl?
I ain't from Memphis, but you know that I'm big. Big baller, big dog, I ain't small. Told her crawl when she wanted me to call. I told her hell no, and now she mad at me. I made her laugh, it wasn't even funny. She be like, what's the joke? It's nothing. I made her giggle, it wasn't even funny. She be like, what's the joke? It's nothing.
I'm still preparing, Shauna. Give me just a second. I was trying to be here early, and like I said, there was a Wanda sighting, so. What's up, D? Why not?
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. Flying up from ceiling when we in that zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, like the soul in my feet. Feel the hot love in my body when it drops. Woo, I can't take my eyes off of it. Been so phenomenally. Whole life is baby rocket, there's no stop. Under the lights, everything goes. Nowhere to hide when we move,
Headphones are over there.
just imagine.
Do this and pour me a shot, and I should have everything in a row.
I can't see but you dance, dance, dance. Everything good enough for you, just dance, dance, dance. All those things I should did to just dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving to just keep dancing. Ooh, it's something magical.
All right, that can go over there.
My blood is rushing on. Don't need no reason to be in control. Fly so high, I'm feeling when I'm in my zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my
All right, drink, check. Shot, check. Bowl, check. Cigar, check. People, check. Let's do this.
I can't take my eyes off of it.
Woo! What's up, Cash? What's up, everybody? Cindy?
Rocket, there's no stop.
How's everybody's week finding them? What?
It's late in the evening, lost on the side. I've been sad with you for most of the night. Ignoring everybody here, we wish they would dissipate. So maybe we could get down. I don't wanna know if you're getting ahead of the program. I want you to be plain lady, to hold your body close. Take another step into the no man's land.
Sorry, but that is. We're going to start a different way. Why is it doing that? Stop. Now that stupid camera don't want to stay focused. I got to figure out that now. At least everything else is back to normal. I think I need a different light source. What's up, Bodie? I'm also OCD. My little desk setup's got to be a certain way, or I lose my shit. I don't know if I was helping them. Oh, Cindy. What's up, Shannon? I just had a Wanda sighting, so I got over here about ready to chew nails, but I got a lot of liquor and alcohol lined up. A couple of reactions tonight, one of which I cannot wait to get to, but I'm gonna try to wait till Laura gets here because I know she was particularly stoked for that for the first one. Ooh. Oh, cool, buddy. I'll come hang, man. I'll come heckle you. Tell all the people you're trying to be in cool with that you're a dork. That's what these folks do, just come and tell me what a chode I am. Yeah, they're not wrong. I wear those pants proudly. Yeah, Mama got a new, they had to send her a new cell phone, and it's different. She hates different. I looked at my phone a while ago, and they changed Millie's number. It wasn't right. Who's they, Mama? They. Are you talking about the little people in your phone? Because when they transfer the information from one phone to another, that's just a data signal. They can't go into it and alter it as it transfers, and the phone can't do it itself. If it says it in this phone and it's wrong, then it says it in this phone. Well, no, the other phone was right. I took the old phone, pulled them both up. Same thing. Even then, I was wrong. It was wrong. It was different. It was wrong. I love my mama, but yeah, she's I don't know. She's slipping a little bit, and she don't like to admit certain things. And I try to be. Today was just one of those days. If I told her the sky was blue, she was gonna tell me it was red. Again, I get my argumentativeness and my temper and the wrath comes from Wanda, and she's apparently just in a mood today. It's okay though. It's okay. Everybody's all right. We gonna live. Let's see. I'm gonna have that fixed one of these days. One of these fucking days. Not Mama. This here. Like I said, y'all don't ever get it twisted. I love my mama. She's one of the greatest people I've ever known. Love you too, twin. But that woman, if she's feeling a certain way and decides that misery loves company, I can assure you, you're going to feel that way too. Oh, my mama's a great woman, Cindy. She just, she's... And then, I asked her, I said, well, Mama, because her eyes are getting real bad. I said, is it possible that you misread it? Why would I misread it? I know what the number is. I'm just saying, you don't see so well anymore. Perhaps you misread it. So you're calling me stupid? No. I misread stuff on here all the time. I used to have Hawkeyes. Now, if I don't have these on, I can't read this shit. I get it. I wasn't being... That's what I told her. I said, Mom, I can't see shit anymore. It's not an insult. I just asked if maybe you misread it. No, they changed it. They. Who's they? Who's they? Please explain to me who they is. They. Frankie, did you have to create a cash tag? Just somewhere on your description or something, put that cash tag on there. If somebody will send you something. Oh, your mom's name is Wanda? I'm stuck in a cycle of Wandas, dude. My mama's name is Wanda. My aunt's name is Wanda. There was the same little girl in high school that liked me and my buddy Mike both. Her name was Wanda. Miss Lewis, a teacher that I helped destroy, myself and several others, name was Wanda. Drake, my adopted brother, his sister's name was Wanda. I can keep going, dude. I have this I can't escape Wandas. Let's see. 73. Should be 74 in October. Yeah. And this is a woman again that used to wrestle horses. You know, was one of the most unstoppable forces ever. And she's not growing old gracefully. She's worried. I know she is. She's worried. She's scared. But at the same time, she can't. It's hard for her to admit that she can tell you she can't walk good anymore. She'll tell you she can't see good anymore. If something gets by up here, she doesn't want to admit that. I guess I wouldn't either. So, I'm not hating on her. But, if there's conflict and she gets frustrated, I'm trying not to get frustrated. And once she's frustrated, then she's like, oh no, motherfucker. And she's going to pick, poke, pick, poke, pick, poke, pick, poke. And I'm sitting over there going, you know, I love my mama. And I would die for her, man. So I'm not hating on mama. She's not doing well with some of the things that's coming with her age right now. And I mean, none of us do, but you never heard Wanda up there, D? It's big down here. Ask Carol what my high school sweetheart's mother's name was. Who? Hey, Damon, what's up? Who is going to name their daughter Lloyd Dean? One name, first name, Lloyd Dean. Who looks at their daughter and goes, well, that's a Lloyd Dean? I don't get it. I've only known my aunt's name was Celeste, and I've only heard one other person named Celeste. Funny enough, my grandmother, Norma Jean, her sister's name, I've only heard one other place, and that's Carol Ann's. Oh, I'm not supposed to say Carol Ann. Carol, her mama's name, Willeen. I'm not exactly sure if there's a hyphen in the name or how you spell Lloyd Dean. That's her mama's name. And funny enough, I don't know how to say this. I'm not trying to say she's not a pretty woman. She was a pretty woman. Daughter was pretty. But she does have a certain look about her, and it fits. I don't know how to say that any other way. And that's not even said as an insult. It fits, though. If you ever meet the woman especially, it fits. What's up, Paris? Oh, cool, Damon. Floyd Elvira. My other grandmother's name was Alberta. I had Alberta and Norma Jean for my grandmothers. And for my grandfathers, I had Arthur and Doyle. Doyle, Let's see. Do y'all have Pruitt? We got a lot of people down here named Pruitt. You ever hear of Pruitt? Pruitt. It's like you're about to puke. Pruitt. Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of initials. Not like JD or JJ. They're all W's. Like WH and CW and TW and WP, and there's a lot of old men. And Ott. You ever met a Ott? We've got a couple of Pruitts down here. What's up, Lordy? Oh, don't do that, Cindy. You give him the big head. Hey, we got a few folks here. I'm fixing to have a spark and a shot, and I may do a different reaction before the falling in reverse, because she hit me up about that one. She's wanting to be here for that one too. So. Right? I get that all the time, Damon. A good friend of mine's name was Tyrone. And if I'm telling a story that involves Tyrone, they think I'm being that way. I'm like, no, his name was actually Tyrone. Yes, Paris. We did it Saturday. Liked it a lot. I've never heard of a Southerner named Hurt Locker. We've got Stumps. I've known 2 Stumps in my life. One in high school, and he was cool. D, you heard us talking about him earlier. One was during the time that I lived in Jackson. This Stump was a rather large individual. Sweat all the time. Doesn't matter how often he showered. He had a little bitty car that he had to climb in, and I mean, when he went down the road, it would, and it always smelled like body odor. And his game for picking up women was to hit on them consistently, ferociously, viciously, without end. I mean, I actually walked up and stood between him and a girl one night, and the girl was pregnant now, very pregnant. I just stopped him, and I was like, dude, if you hit on this girl any harder, you're gonna knock her over. Easy, man. Easy. He wasn't a bad dude. He was another one of those guys that had never gotten out, never learned how to socialize and talk to people. He was very, almost sling blade. So that's the only 2 Stumps I knew. Never heard of a Hurt Locker. Now, what's funny is out here like Joshua and Jamie and some of the Roderick and some of the black kids I grew up with that are friends of mine, their families, it seems like they've all got a June bug and I think every black family has a June bug. Again, that's not an insult. I know a lot of black families that I'm close to, and they almost all have a June bug. I like the way I took too, Lordy. Yeah. All right, it's time for sparks and shots. I see Potter. That means it's time for a spark. And while I got this shot ready to go, might as well kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Sparks and shots, y'all. Oh, God. I got greedy. I'm not going out like that, though. Yeah. bit me in the dick. What's up, Fuzzles? Oh no, dude. We do yoga. Mm-mm. And when that motherfucker's 3 feet long, it's not hard. You just gotta go right here. Actually, that's not true. I'm hung like a tit. I couldn't suck mine if I wanted to. It takes a shot back. Can't reach it. Well, man, it's like, hey, Cindy, Jay Hitman said it best. He said, ladies, don't think for 1 second that every man that you lay eyes on hasn't tried at least once to suck their own dick. And he said, man, if I could suck my own dick, I'd have saved myself $20,000 last year, and don't think I didn't get more than one crick in my neck trying. If men could, if men if we could do like dogs and lick our own shit, dudes would never leave the house. Ever. I don't care what you say. Men, see, in many ways, men are simple creatures. PP feel good. We ain't going nowhere. Why would you? Secrets? What are those is? I don't understand. That actually is a big running joke for and about why is my camera just refusing to fucking stay focused tonight? Chill out, dude. That's a running joke about men from a ways back, and it's, I don't care. I'm like Justin Time is right now. Everything you've ever heard about me, go ahead and believe that shit. Go ahead. Let's see. That's not necessary. I mean, I guess some could. Depends on your anatomy. Again, if a motherfucker's sitting up here, it's not that difficult. People like me, by the time you get finished digging through hair and skin to find it, you can't get through all that to get to it, so. Oh, I don't have those, Cash. Have you met us? I mean, being inhibited is not really something we suffer from. I do not, actually. Why is that motherfucker? It's just diffusing and staying focused tonight. I don't understand why. I got me a pretty badass neon fuzzles. That's it. I don't forget what we said we was gonna call you now. I had one. It's 35 years old, dude. Yeah, it was bought the day I moved out. I used to do this 13 acres with fucking push mower. And I got sick of it. And I started doing some homework, and I went and found, a bad ass, actually higher rated and much more models that were much more expensive. Not that this one was cheap, but I was like, I'm gonna be paying on this motherfucker the rest of my life anyway, and I've got property to cut, so I wanted to go ahead and get a motherfucker, and I got a motherfucker. But so to answer your question, I don't right now, actually. Cindy, I almost missed. I'm trying to keep up better tonight, y'all. I've been all over the place in these Wednesday nights. I'm trying to keep up better. It is her time of the month, Cindy, and she is cramping pretty hard tonight, and she's also having another little small issue, and you ain't gonna see her tonight. But it'll be alright. We still love her. She still loves us. Jocelyn's not one of them women that whines a lot when it's that time. But you can see that she's in, I mean, especially if you've lived with her, you can see when she's in pain. And I know she's cramping. She cramps pretty hard. My youngest daughter's like that. If just about, she don't tell you, you won't know. Now, my oldest out there, no, we all gonna suffer with. Believe that. Oh, watch what I got, dude. I got a bad motherfucker too. Ask Jesse and Mitchell, they saw me on it. Matter of fact, Jesse at one time in the Discord posted a video of me hauling ass. I bumped into a fucking yellow jacket's nest, and I'm like wide open on that motherfucker. And the thing was, I got a hidden discount, which I won't discuss how, but I picked out the mower and I told them I paid for it. I said I'll be here tomorrow to get it. Got there, and somebody in the back had hit it with the forklift or something and damaged it. And they're like, we can take some off of it. And this one lady came in there and said, nope. We got some coming tomorrow. Brand new. The updated version of that. Fresh off the truck. You can have it right off the truck. So I was there ready to load it up as it came off the truck. And they gave me anyway, like another, for the trouble, $1,000 off of it. And then they gave me a $500 gift card. Now, I've been working with hand-me-down tools all my life. So Daniel went and bought him some tools. Daniel's own tools. All these hand-me-downs. I got that little blue, some of y'all have seen my little blue metal toolbox. That's my great-grandpa's. Those are all retired now for the most part. But I went and got me some tools. And that lawnmower, dude, is bad. I knew which engine I wanted and why. I was only going to go with a certain gauge of metal on the decking, and horsepower and blah 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 blah. And out of those requirements versus budget, out of those requirements, it came down to a certain set of brands. And I went and talked folks, looked around. I keep hearing these are badass, but everybody I know's got one, bitches. I keep hearing these are badass, but everybody I know got one, bitches. So I found one, and it's a name that not most people, when you talk mowers and tractors, it's not a name most people say first. But it turns out they've been in business for 150 years, so they must be doing something right. And I was going to get their industrial model, considering this property, because it's rough property. And I got to reading reviews of people who had the industrial, and almost all of them took it back and exchanged it for the residential, which actually had more horsepower, more this, more that, more that. The decking was actually a heavier gauge, a heavier, stronger made mower, and yet it's not the industrial grade, the commercial grade's what they call it. And dude, you know, if it rains a couple times and you can't cut for a couple weeks here, grass be like this, dude. That old one we had was the first zero turn mower model made, Yazoo keys, and it would still cut. The engine on that son of a bitch still run like a dream 35 years later. You just might have to top it and then go back over it and go back over it and go slow. That motherfucker, I cut down pine trees, that motherfucker, without it even thinking about bogging down or anything. That motherfucker will get it, hoss. And I've been very happy with it. A 69. Look, dude. Actually, Shauna, I was thinking about getting a tattoo one time I'll have to shave a little corner out of my ass, but it was going to be a little stick man pushing one of them little rotary mowers and make it like it's cutting my ass here. The first mower my dad bought after I moved out, before he spent the money on that Yazoo keys, he found a 1952 yellow Alice Chambers lawn tractor mower. Let me tell you what, dude. I could outrun most of the vehicles y'all own on that motherfucker. It would haul balls, y'all. And a matter of fact, where Dad got the money to go buy that Yazoo keys is, I don't think he had that son of a bitch. I got to use it once. I came back from school one weekend and just to ride it because he was telling me how fast it was. He didn't have that thing but a few months, and a dude offered him, ignorant actually at the time, money for that mower because he was going to convert it to a racing mower, as redneck as that sounds. But Dad took the money and went and bought the Yazoo keys. But I'm gonna tell you what, dude. That old 52 yellow Alice Chambers, man, that motherfucker was a motherfucker, hoss. And the belly under it, it was more like a bush hog than, say, a deck under a zero turn. But that fucker would get it. I mean, when you first put your foot down, I mean, it almost scare you, like, some bitch go, man. Motherfucker, what's up, J-Man? Motherfucker will go. All right, y'all. Jocelyn just gave y'all a project. And I just played, J-Man, you're walking in, I just played fucking Demon Jones. I keep forgetting to play music. I'm gonna give Laura a little bit more time, and then we'll do a different reaction, and I'll come back around to the falling in the verse. But all right. The way Jocelyn handles shopping is for meals, we all get 3 picks, and then I think I can't remember all the parameters, but anyway, and then there's always holdovers, and we all get together and decide some, but we all at least a month get 3 picks that's ours. Like, I want this, you know, regardless of what everybody else, I want this. And lately I've been having trouble deciding. She makes a lot of good shit, so Jocelyn wants y'all to help me make my picks. But for me to do that, I'm gonna have to tell y'all about all the stuff she cooks. Some of y'all already know most of this, but you know, y'all are to help me pick my supper picks for the month. What kind of thing, Frankie? And what kind of boots? And what are you wearing? That all matters. I saw that, Fuzzles, the one with Billy Idol. I didn't know. I can't say I didn't know she had one with Simple Plan. I mean, they toured together at one time, so that's not surprising. But I just recently saw the one with her and Billy Idol. Simple Plan's an underrated band. Those guys are actually pretty good. How many of y'all got to see some of our tribute to Roy Mercer last Wednesday? Because I may play some more Roy Mercer tonight. I think the fucking dead chicken fucked everybody up. I hate to say this, dude, but unless they're skin up, well, I mean, are you wearing a suit? Are you wearing khakis and a button up, dude? I ain't gonna lie. I've worn my work boots to many a event, a dressy event, especially if they're a pair I've got that are not all cut up yet, because I work in a metal shop, man. Mine get gashed up, you know. If they're a newer pair and ain't all fucked up. Oh, well, let's see. I gotta put it in. Actually, there's a whole bunch of new recipes that I had shared to her that we've been thinking about making, but man, she makes, you know, spaghetti. She just made me some homemade lasagna not too long ago, so we'll keep the lasagna off the list. She has this baked chicken and potatoes. She'll dice up some potatoes, put some garlic and pepper and butter and shit. And oh man, the chicken's just falling apart. The potatoes are. Oh. There's I've been trying to get her to make the chicken cordon bleu again for 10 years. She won't make it again. She was fine. Her country fried steak is fine. Everything she does with deer meat is excellent. Let's see. It's not the time of the year for her chicken dressing yet, but let's see what else. She can make chimichangas. She makes homemade Chinese food. Matter of fact, tonight she made some honey chicken and rice. It's very fucking good. Let's see. Hamburger steak, man. Her Swiss chicken, which is not really Swiss, but we just had that not too long ago too. That new Texas something stew she's been making is incredible, but she just made some of that. Frankie, you don't think I'm crazy, dude. But let me tell you something. You know I have 2 daughters. Love my daughters. They never got wrapped up in the rat race of who's wearing what. My daughters love. They have a special at the thrift stores out here, like once a month. And they'll give you a bag. And everything you can fit in that bag, you can get for $5. Dude, you should see what them motherfuckers can go out there and stuff in a bag. They'll come home with like 15 shirts, 17 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of shoes, a snorkel, and a vacuum cleaner. But seriously, I don't know if you have any thrift shops around your place, but you never can tell, man. Every once in a while, you can find some dressy shoes and shit in places like that, and they'll be cheap. Hit them bitches with some Lysol, dude. I mean, you're a dude. You've done worse. I mean, my daughters picked out their prom shit even. They made their own outfits out of shit they got at thrift shop. But I'm assuming you're wearing a suit, Frankie, right? A suit, not like khakis and a button-up. Did you answer that? I just missed it. Somebody said, I'm doing good, Jason. I was like, who the fuck is Jason? Who said that? Cindy. Okay. That's J-Man, Cindy. That's our demon clone. Somebody calls him Jason. I don't even know who the fuck she's talking about. That's, once y'all get nicknames here, that imprints on me, and that's just how I think of you from then on. Which is so weird because I used to be the guy that would call people by their proper name. I wouldn't call people by nicknames or even short names. If you introduce yourself as Casey and that's short for Cassandra, I'm going to call you Cassandra. Well, that's how I used to be. These days, especially as many folks as I've met on here and people that share names, it's the best way for me to keep up is to give you a nickname. And I ain't called that motherfucker Jason Ethler. He introduced himself, I think, as J-Man, and he's always been J-Man, so I don't... I'm sorry, J-Man. That really confounded me when I saw that about Jason. Who the fuck's Jason? I was looking for Jason. Oh, that's... Oh, dude. Well, if you're wearing like some dress pants and shit, how bad officer work boots? I mean, if they're all fucking scuffed and tattered and shit like that, but I mean, dude. I mean, dude, wait. All right, dude, if you go to a funeral and people are worried about your shoes, you got to understand me, though, dude. I'm that guy. Matter of fact, my mama came in one day at a time I was just covered in piercings and shit, and she found me taking them off. So why are you taking those off? I'm gonna go see Brother Cisco, who was a preacher at this church at one time, and is probably the most real human being, and actually real, I mean, Christian. I mean, he's not a judgmental person. He wants to see, and he's just a people person, period. He's one of those people that, these days you always hear these god-awful stories about church and shit like that, and I know I've been through some of them. I also grew up in church, and he's the only preacher that ever kept me engaged, because he doesn't preach at you. He talks with you and tries to educate you and walk with you, and he doesn't judge you for nothing. So I tell my mom I'm going down to see Brother Cisco, and she said, you wouldn't take those out for me, you wouldn't take those out for your dad, who wound up getting piercings. You wouldn't take those out for such and 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 such. Why are you taking them out for him? Because he's the one human being that would never ask me to. And I know other people will look at him a certain way because he doesn't care. That happened. He wound up being a preacher down here twice. The first time he was run out because he cared, especially about the young people. Not as a part of this clique, but he genuinely tried to be the man he was there to be. And he came back, and I was like, that man would never ask me to take it, ever. He would take that criticism for whoever else, because the people at this church were the real bad. Your friend's a troublemaker. He don't need to be here. Wait, isn't this supposed to be church? What better place than the house of God for someone with troubles to find guidance? Huh? They're that kind. Brother Cisco would never ask me to take him out. But I knew, like I said, he would catch flack from the other people for talking to me at a glance. If they saw me, even if they didn't remember who I was. And they do. And I was like, he'd never asked me to, so I'm going to respect him this time, and I'm going to take him out because I don't want him catching any shit being seen talking to me. It's that simple. I feel bad about it. Like, I had to go to Kate's brother's funeral not too long ago, a woman who helped raise me. And I pulled my dress shoes out from under the bed. It had been so long since I wore them, dude. What I pulled out from under that bed didn't even look like a shoe anymore. And I really had no fucking choice. It was either my biker boots or my work boots. And it just so happened that I had just gotten that pair of work boots. And they actually kind of matched the color tone of my khakis and shirt better than the black boots anyway. So... That's right, Cindy. See, I've had this conversation with a lot of people around here, too. They used to look at kids that were poor and come in dressed not so nice and stuff in a funny way, and I finally had it out with some people. I was like, look, I've actually had this argument with many people. Why do you dress up to go to church? Out of respect. Respect for who? God didn't ask you to do that. If I recall, the line is very clear. Come as you are. Come as you are. It doesn't tell you to get fancied and prettied up. That's vanity. That's your idea. He didn't ask for that. I mean, and if you want to dress up, that is perfectly within, if that's what you want to do. But you shouldn't look differently at these people if they don't. Just come as you are. Oh, no, Frankie. Dude, if it wasn't for talking about you triggered a conversation. That's it doesn't matter where it comes from. The point is the conversation. And, it's usually either food, sex, or, whatever right here. So that was something different. Amen. Amen. I watched the owner of my business tell his wife that. Miss Liz had gotten, she started with nothing too, but she had kind of gotten comfortable, I think. If they see this, I'm fired. But she was criticizing one of our employees, I heard, ways back. And Jim said, leave him alone, that's working, man. That's what we want. Yep. That's like every time I hear Jocelyn talking to BJ, I'm like, who's BJ? Oh, Billy. I mean, like say with Neon Fuzzles, I'm like, I'm not going to say Neon Fuzzles every time I talk to them. So I've actually been trying to say Fuzzles. Jocelyn wants to say Neon. I'm like, but once it ever settles in, that's what it'll be. Do you know how hard it is for me to say Red's name? And I've known it since the damn beginning. You know how hard it is for me to say her name? Shauna, you've always been Shauna. So I know you were Shauna. But other folks on here, like Rommel, it is so hard for me to think his actual name, man. And then once I give you a nickname, it's even worse. I'm like, who? Because it's even, my brain, like when y'all are in here and I'm reading comments, if I read, like say, Frankie, he's one of our, well, we did have another Frankie show up once, but they never come back, but he's Frankie because he's Frankie. But like, let's say, again, J-Man's a perfect example. Whenever he comes in here, it says Jason, and when I read it, I see J-Man. It rewires my perception. Right? That's a cool name. I never appreciated my name until I knew what it meant. And then I was like, yeah, I can live with that. Not my middle name, though. Sparks? Well, yeah, buddy. No, I'm not gonna play that. There we go, let's see. Oh God, I used to sing this song. Man, this thing says we down to 5 people. We had like 15 motherfuckers up in here in a minute. I run everybody off already? We didn't get started yet. Oh, cool. I might have to go back and watch. Saturday night's stream got fucking blocked, and I'm not sure why. I don't remember playing anything that I know would typically be on the block list. But then again, I might have. I've been living dangerously lately. I'm like, nobody can go back and watch it. This experience is just for the motherfuckers that was there at the time. That camera's gonna make me dizzy. It will not stay focused tonight. It's driving me nuts. Only stupid people are breeding. Hey man, I had kids. Yes, I love this song, Sean. And this is not usually in my wheelhouse of songs, but the first time I ever listened to this song is I was listening to the words and I was like, my middle name means Waterford. My first name means judged only by God. So I'm okay with that. Because y'all know me, I hate hypocrites. I hate judgmental people. Like I said, you absolutely have the right to live your life the way you want to. So do I. Stay out my business, I'll stay out your business. It's really that simple. Que sera, sera, kumbaya, my lord, highway fucking Luya. It's that easy. I'm not sure I remember what my last name means. Either one of them. Y'all know me as Daniel Dunaway. I had been considering changing my last name to my mother's maiden name, Price. Of course, Jocelyn thinks I should take her last name, Redwine. But I was born Daniel Hannah. Snorting. I'll pour another shot. And I know Laura had not been feeling good, so I'm worried about whether or not she's even going to be able to make it. So I may go ahead and do this. Ari. Hey, have you heard that song? Cash, have you ever heard To Be a Man by Damon Jones? Backyard Lullaby made Jocelyn, well, I made Jocelyn cry. The context of the song made her cry, and I made just the right comment that made her start booing. But there's one that got to me by Damon Jones called I'm a Man. Yeah, not to be a man, that's the Dax notion. And it's just I'm a man. And he's talking about the man he's become, and he became that because of his father. And that line is in there. When he's talking about the kind of man he is, he says, I won't say anything behind your back. I won't say to your face. You know, my handshake is my word. The coolest thing at the end of the video is during the video, you see him go and buy this brand new and drive it truck. And at the end of the video, he pulls up and he leaves the brand new truck for his dad and drives off the old beat up truck. Leaves the brand new one there for his dad. It's a cool video. Cool video. I love that song. I wonder if that one will get me any shit. I don't care. I'm going to play it anyway. While I pour this next shot, and probably in a second, I will go TT. And then we'll have to do a reaction. I got to do something. All right, I got a shot? I got sparks ready. Sparking a shot. Sparking a shot. And don't ever forget. Don't ever forget. Made the mistake of finding my drumsticks. How many of y'all have seen School of Rock? I wonder if that would get us stricken. Also, I don't know what. It is Wednesday. We had a bunch of folks here earlier. Now it's just a few. But I'm gonna look. Y'all see? Y'all know me. I'm gonna do the damn thing tonight, y'all. I don't give a fuck if it's just me. Oh, Shannon. He's still sitting there. Cool. Except now I forgot what the fuck I asked. Oh, School of Rock. Those kids were pretty good. None of them were prodigies. I mean, they weren't Gav Delano or that little 7-year-old drummer out there now that's so crazy. I mean, but except for the little Asian kid, that kid, and you know, and every musician that starts early in life has certain things to overcome. Some it's feel, some it's timing, some it's pitch. He was very technically clean. I mean, these work. But he hadn't let himself feel it yet. Do you know what I'm saying? He was playing, and you could hear it. He was playing mechanically, not musically. But I'm sure that some bitch is probably Also, they were doing rock, and that kid probably, if he does play seriously, has only played classical. So, what's up, Donald and Stoney? Come on in. There's a lot, dude. There's songs of mine, dude, that are some of my favorite songs from when I was a fucking teenager that I go back and listen to now for that nostalgia, you know, kick. And now I'll listen to it and it'll be a complete, you know, it's like listening to the song again for the first time. Everything means something. Context is different, you know, due to life. Context created by perception due to life experience is different. What's up, Lou? Colton? Some motherfuckers walking up in here all of a sudden. Yay. Because I'm finna get ready to do a reaction. But is Shannon the only one here that's seen that? I'm actually wondering, since I'm fixing to start setting up for a reaction anyway. Maybe YouTube. Surely. No. This is all over YouTube. Surely it shouldn't get me stricken. I don't even monetize, so I don't bother copywriting. I know better. Too many of our live streams get blocked and fucking and shit like that. I don't even bother trying to monetize them. I fucking know better. Why is these motherfuckers all bent like that? That's what I want to know. That looks better, maybe. Alright. Yeah, well, no. What is wrong with these headphones, dude? They're so weird. Crooked ass, crooked letter. Alright, let me pull this shit up. I need that. 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 You got to slide over there. Now, the coolest thing, funny enough, about this little band of kids is they're kids. But if you watch him, you know, being able to show up and do it, and especially if you're going to do rock and be a showman about it, you know, if you can do that, you can learn notes, man. You can learn music. There's a certain, the drummer, dude. Pay attention to the drummer.
Hey, what's up?
Let's see. Oh yeah, Jocelyn's not here tonight. I gotta readjust my, when I do a reaction, because I gotta put my window in a different place. I am gonna make it bigger though. I like shit bigger. Yeah, is that big enough? That'll be big enough. Yeah. All right. Y'all ready?
Hey, what's up? We're the School of Rock, and this song was written by our own Zach Mooneyham. Stuck in the dumb days. Don't take much to memorize your life. I feel like I've been hypnotized.
It makes me mad that the bass player is the weak link of the band, though. Stoney, you know, you're not. I've actually had people pick at me about that in reactions, and be real snide and ugly about it. I like that you like it. The thing is, dude, you want to know why I wear skull caps even in the summer on here? Right now, I don't want nobody to see my head. Okay, I can't wear my cowboy hat and put these headphones on. Jocelyn hates me in baseball caps. And also in this camera, every cap I wear looks crooked and it eats me alive. It fucks with my head. Like right now, to me, my beard looks all crooked and fucked up. And that's not the way it actually looks when I go look in the mirror. So I can't handle it. So it leaves me with skull caps. But now that you said that, no. And besides, I have a lot of skull caps. They got skulls and faces and all kinds of different shit on them. She gets them for me, and it never really gets cold here, so I'm not going to not wear them, you know. Just FYI. For those of y'all that have seen this movie, just there, that move he did, he's making fun of the bass player of his former band. He was a pretty dude with long hair, chiseled body, and for a shirt he wore this little leather thing, trying to be sexy. And he does that move he did, except he was trying to be seductive about it and looking at the ladies and shit. And I was like, dude, do not ever do that again. One night, we were playing at the Eureka Club, and I did the move. And I didn't try to do it silly like he did. I did the sexy. I waited. We were playing this one particular song that was the only song that I would have time and freedom to make the movement, you know? And I kept waiting for her to look up there and waiting for her to look up there. And when she looked up there, I busted out with it, rolled my hips, and she knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, she was like, yeah, don't ever do that again. Matter of fact, if you go watch this movie, his old band performs at this little competition right before them, and that's when he does it. It's like, dude, no, you're a fucking bass player. You know better than that shit. Stop it. You're a bass player. You're supposed to be a savage. Now that I've got on that rat. What's up, Eason? Got a shot forward, man. Give me just a second. That little girl was singing. Twirl. Hit. Little drummer, he knows what he's doing already. He knows how to be a showman.
This is my final exam. Now y'all know who I am. I might not be that perfect son, but you'll
Red.
be rocking when I'm done.
Beware. Is this one that'll get me chewed up? I wouldn't be surprised. Or are you just in the mood? Or did I do something wrong?
Your son is very skilled.
You're making me nervous.
Thanks. Show's yours.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Oh, awesome. Did they show the encore? No. The encore is pretty badass too. And they all get to solo on the encore. But earlier in the movie, to help teach them rock, he's driving them. He's supposed to be driving them to like a museum or something, and he's driving them to some fucking show. And he's trying to teach them about rock, and he puts on Zeppelin. And to use that song, in case y'all don't know, if you're going to cover a song on an album, you have to inquire. But depending on certain things, a response is not necessary. You just have to officially inquire. Well, Jack Black and the kids made a video on that stage right before they shot that scene, begging Zeppelin to let them use and do the song. And it was cool as fuck. And a lot of people don't realize what a good musician Jack Black actually is. He's pretty fucking decent musician. There's Laura. There's Laura. And this is fixing to be a spark and a shot, and then we're going to jump on this reaction. Yeah. Oh, she's here. I'm going to get that out of my way for just a second. I'm going to get the shot ready. I got to load this spark, and y'all are going to have to let me go TT before I do this reaction, or I'm going to tinkle myself while I'm listening to Ronnie. Ronnie already makes me feel goosey. In the meantime, I could play some music, huh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, that should be right there. It is.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
What's up, Ari? Aw. You gonna do that to me and just leave, Ari? You suck, man. Oh, I was loading this. Well, it's telling me more often than not I'm doing this with my wife, man. And this is our bedroom, dude. I mean, even if I dispose of it afterwards, you know, I can't woo her if we're fixing to go. I mean, we're not tonight anyway, but, you know, if I have any hopes of wooing my woman, it can't smell like piss in the room. And besides, my wife already knows I piss on everything, dude. There's not a building of any kind. Nowhere have I ever been have I not pissed on something. A door, back wall, trash can, everywhere I've ever been. If I've been to your house, I've pissed somewhere. Not in the bathroom. That's too easy. I have a thing, apparently. All right. While this is playing real quick, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to take the Spartan shock when I get back.
Shit, let me spit. It's the tale of the amazing Spice the Red. I'm an 8-bar, 8-arm octagon. Smoking eights with my mate when it's 8 p.m. Yeah, I ate like an 8-pound and 8 eaten. Flip the 8 on this side like Infinity Stone. Finna be the baddest rapper anonymity, no. Affinity for masculinity, so vice the Stallone. Smoke a half, hands a Rocky, flip okay, it's KO. If you know, you know. I got soldier flow. That's a .50. That's a sniper scope. Take the sniper scope, point it at 50. The body decays like it's an isotope. With a 10-year half-life, you decade. So in 10 years' time, you'll be half your way. That's a 10-year chance, you'll have half a brain. Let me speed that up. Let me Kurt Cobain. Wow, wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go. Swing Warhammer like I'm Thor or Banner. I'm a Mordor, handyman, body bag and tagger man. Rearrange a man's face, fuck's sake, anagram. Put it back together like a game of Scrabble and nothing. Outside everything, underhand, underneath the table, no label, that's contraband. Fable of Babel, it confuses my gang. So ambitious, was that part of God's plan? I am fighting like a attack on the Titan, biting Titan, Levi, Aquaman, Batman, down mood when you're dead. Grip, then it's click and I clack it. Can you swim, mate? Is your body aquatic? Keep it out front with a shank in the attic. Man gets spanked with a flashbang, bang it around the town. A manga fan, a man it.
Alright.
Hero up the planet. Test to wash my conky cold. Come to reload, the future looks cold. Break modes, calibrate those, so caliber roll. You're commit to strike when the iron is cold. Iron is hot, I connect the dots, disconnect, just fine, reconnect. You flow, Lego, connects, I break up. Attack the block, a toxic shock, wake up. Knee drops like a hot rock blam. Pass to the left to your right hand, men like headshot, faded. I strip your bitch naked. Sick boys, wasted.
What's the name of the song again?
Large size.
Someone? Laura, anyone?
Calm down, play nice, or don't you pussy.
I got you, Red.
In the crosshair,
Is Red? Is Laura still here? All of a sudden, I can't remember the name of. It's right there. It's right there. Wow, all this shit not coming in. He's got okay.
We become harder, we become faster. Just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, nice in armor. Come from the valleys where we all go harder.
Hey, Doug.
Okay, here's what you want to do.
All right. Everybody ready for sparks and shots now? Crawling up my head.
Bring it back. Wow.
We gotta remember. We gotta get over here. Okay. All right. Whoever's here, it is Sparking Shot 30, and then we're gonna kick this. Cheers. Wait. Oh, I got to drink out of the skull. I don't have any more Jaeger in here.
I appreciate it, man.
The skull of thine
I
enemy.
appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for having me here, Charlie. Thank you.
And you see that right there? That right there is what we call fire in another moment. This is one that
Yes.
people gonna talk about for a minute. I hope you enjoyed that video. Now make sure you click here.
And make sure you click here. Easy, Daniel. Look, dude. Something has got. Oh. Well, then why? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. All right. Let's see if I can make myself. God is a weapon. This is gonna be different, ain't it? Everything got to be in Daniel's way, don't it? Yeah. We just took Spark and Shot, brother. Come on in. Sit down and spell. I'm fixing to do the reaction, Laura. Okay, you want me to wait till you get back? Do you want me to kick this pig? Uh-oh. Nate's here. Where's the wig? Where are the wigs? Did she hide them? I mean, those you saw how bright those things are. It's not like they don't stand out. Oh, wait. I got to show y'all real quick. My daughter, I can't remember where or why she got this, but a new wig has entered the fray. Hold on just 1 second. Hey, where's that wig? I'm not sure why my daughter had this. How do you know what's the front and what's the back? I mean, it's not gonna fit over the skull cap. No, we'll fuck with that in a minute. What the fuck is that? Okay. That actually turned out to not be near as entertaining as I was expecting it to be. Sorry. That's a party foul on Dano. I'll drink to that. That's my fault. My bad. I'm wasting time. Oh. I keep doing that over and over and over, forgetting that it's that way on purpose. All right. Yeah, I need to be doing a reaction right now. It kind of does, Laura. It kind of does. I hadn't seen that in a minute. All right. Fucking Jesus. My mother gotta get cricket. I would just be happy if it quit walking up my head, man. Quit. Thank you. I can feel it. It's crazy. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Take that big old hit right there. Oh, God, man. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? What's up, everybody? What's up, Swole Patrol? Welcome to Swole Reactions. My name is Daniel. It's not Thursday, so it's still Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. To those that are here, we are doing this reaction live, and it always gets me in trouble. These idiots in here make me say stupid shit and do stupid shit. But we is who we is here, and it's that, you know, don't like it, that's fine. Tonight we're doing Falling Reverse, God is a Weapon. Big fan of Falling Reverse here. A couple of y'all, Shauna, Laura, I got to give a shout out. I am Groot, and that's my twin. Both asked for this one. And man, we love Falling Reverse here. Y'all know that. So I'm actually stoked to hear this. God is a Weapon. This, you know, this is going to be different, isn't it, y'all? It'll be a little different. Can't wait. Can't wait. If you like what I do, like, comment, or subscribe. If you do not, no hard feelings. We love you too. Doors that way. Hope you stick around. We like to have fun. Here we go.
I can't stop from spinning round the rabbit hole. The deeper that you push, the deeper I will go. They said that God's a woman. I'll worship you the same. 'Cause all I do is think about saying your name in vain.
Hold on before we get into that. One of you mentioned that my wife and I should watch this together. Twin. You might not be wrong about that. Ronnie, we love your music. Always have, dude. And musically, man, you can't argue with this. You don't just throw a bunch of shit out there and it sounds like this. It takes musical intelligence. Strong emotional connection. The words are catching me. And yeah, it's kind of making me think of my wife a little bit. Ronnie, this might wind up on our fuck tunes list, dude. For those in the live stream, I don't know what that means. Ronnie, that's dude. That's all wrapped up with a certain kind of energy. For sure. I'm sorry, this is neither here nor there. But when he stands there like that, I mean, you can't argue with that either, really. Guys, I mean, your ladies are looking, and that's okay. But when I see that, I don't know how many of y'all seen Wolverine and Deadpool, and I shouldn't talk about this in the reaction. We're going to do it anyway. Or Deadpool and Wolverine. At the end where Hugh Jackman's without his shirt, and Ryan Reynolds is like, put your shirt on, you printing slut. That shot right there, not that I'm calling Ronnie a slut. Y'all know what I'm saying. It triggered that thought for me. That line of that movie. I mean, let me tell you something. If I was still cut like that, I'd be on here right now. You know. What? Look, man, wait. When we are going to tell a motherfucker? For real? Dude, let me fucking shift a gear. When y'all gonna tell a motherfucker? This can't suck. I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole. Deeper that I get inside you, the deeper you will fall. Say that God's a weapon. Well, I'm a hand grenade. Try to take this ring from me. Watch me detonate. You might as well bury me. My sinful confession. You're my What? Whoa! The fuck, whoa. See? Foreplay's over. It's time to drop the hammer now. First off, man, I am not worthy. Awesome. I ain't even got to say a name. Awesome. Dude, that's the coolest shit this year. 100%. But, this is fucking swole. It's a different kind of swole. cheap giggle, insert high school joke here. That's freaking swole, man. And this breakdown had to reset. I'm like most of y'all. I'm reading what's going on in our comments here. I'm lost in that video, man. It draws you in, and the bottom end in this, man, the bass and it's very theatric, very dramatic, and it's got me. It's got me. And then the balls are finna to fall. Balls are finna to fall. Caught me. Brilliant.
My sinful confession, you're my answer.
That was fucking cold, man. That was fucking cold. I got chills running all up my shit right now. Man, he hits that shit with a delicacy, yet a power that's it's not everybody can do that shit, man. It's hard to do those wails and those screams under control and make them sound delicate and tender and emotional. When I try to do that, yeah, I can hit those pitches, but I sound like a dog getting kicked in the nuts. That's a skill set. The man can do it. Yeah, this is, matter of fact, as soon as I hit stop on this, I'm going to leave this room and tell my wife something, and I'll be back. This is, oh, man.
God is a woman, God is a
Members Mark is your everyday.
I was waiting for the drop, man. That's great. That's great. Had he done that harmonically, you'd have called it a deceptive cadence. He fucked you. Ronnie, dude, that's a fucking killer song. Period. I mean, the musicality it takes, I mean, like I said, you don't just throw this kind of shit together and do it. And man, really. I got a left hook, and I love that. Great little appearance there. Look, that song rocked. And I say all the time as a rocker, it doesn't always have to be angry. That wasn't angry. That was primal and wanting. Yeah, that'll probably go on our fuck tunes list, Ronnie. I don't know how many reactors could say that to you, or if that even seems weird. It's a mood thing with us, dude. And that song strokes that mood. I didn't mean to say stroke. I need to shut my mouth. That was a killer tune, y'all. That motherfucker rocked, and it had a definite energy about it. And you don't just, again, slap a bunch of shit together and pull that off. That takes some understanding and some natural talent and some good old fashioned know what the fuck you're doing. Blended with some amazing vocals all the way around. That's a fucking hit, dude. That's a fucking hit. Now, I'm going to get out of here before I say anything else stupid. Swole Patrol, that's a great one. Laura, Shauna, Groot. That was awesome. I guess I'll be catching Falling in Reverse again as soon as they drop the next one. Peace. Y'all have a good night. Told you I was gonna do it. Wow. I might have to go have some me time. Fuck. She's all in there looking at me like I'm crazy too. Like, I'll watch it at some point. Like, it's gonna go on the list, I promise you. Have faith, I know what I'm doing. I can't do it in the living room, dude. We got daughters in there, well, around there. Oh, drink up. Drink. I gotta find tunes, man. When I was at Supernormal, after the first set, we would all get down, we'd get our drinks and shit, and we'd mingle with the folks there to see us. And not like we were someone there for them to watch either. Like, I try to be with y'all, man. How y'all doing? What's up? And it got to where we would meet a couple, Mitchell, and conversate with them, get their names. And it might be Stephen and Melinda, but we would kick off our second set with this. And whatever couple out of all the folks we just met, if there was a couple we thought could handle the joke, we'd do this. Which is actually some slamming shit in this. All right, Laura, I'm gonna get one ready for you. Actually, I'm out of Jaeger, so it's Skull of the Lion Enemy tonight. That was tight. That wasn't sloppy. Now, how many of y'all have seen Eurotrip? I was going to say, the people that have seen this movie, she's on stage with the lead singer of this band, the girl he's talking about, and he's watching. They don't know that, but the boyfriend's watching the song. It's a fun song to play too. And again, you hope that when we're doing this, we're hoping the people that we're doing this to have we try to make that judgment call that they've got the right sense of humor to handle this. Nathan doesn't know. Wait, is this the... Here you go. Okay. Hit me with it. This isn't where I park my car. Scoozy. That's some pretty fucked up shit. Show's about to start, okay? You want me to pull that up here as a reaction or just listen? Or pull it up and just listen? By the way, that's Noah Guthrie. Not Arlo. Noah. Now. Wiggle, wiggle, yeah. In a minute, either I'll show or let y'all hear him covering some Bruno Mars. And, oh, dude. I don't know how many of y'all saw. he was on a TV show singing for a while, and they got to him before any record people did, and then that fell through, and he had to kind of, as far as music industry, he had to start back over at the bottom, and he went on America's Got Talent, and I actually think it's his second performance. He made it through the audition, and he's in the middle of playing a song, and Simon's like, "Stop," and dude's killing it too. I mean, slaying it, and Simon's like, "Stop, dude. Stop trying to sell us something, if you got something prepared that's in your pocket." He goes, "Yeah." And motherfucker throws down on whipping post, man. The whipping post. It's not even funny, dude. I mean, it's fucking... He brings the house down, dude. And everybody's like... And, Simon's like, "Oh, that's what I'm talking about." Everybody else is... And Simon's all nonchalant. He knows what he just saw. He's trying to be all Simon about it. Hold on. Let's see. Now, am I either or just a banger? Are these label guys, indie guys? I mean, am I going to get a heat for this? He fucking murders that song, Bobby. I mean, it's one of those, like, he gets deep enough in the competition, they have him do it again with the full band. That's killer, too, but it was just him and his acoustic. I'll pull that up in a minute, man. I mean, he kills that. But he's got a cover of Bruno Mars that is really good. He's got some originals, too, but if you listen to a couple of his songs, there's this old soul up in this dude, and then when you see him, you're like, what? He can sound so old and gravelly with his voice when he wants to, but he's... I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I ain't saying he's ugly or anything. He just... The voice, you're like, wow, okay. Hold on, Nate. I'm going to pull that up. We'll let everybody check it out. Better not suck. If so, that is... Lost. That is party foul. Okay. Now, what was that again? Something about Wage War? The show's about to start. Oh, you stupid bitch. See, now that we're doing live reactions, I gotta find a better way to set this shit up because I'm having to reach way over here to type this shit in. Does it have a video, Nathan, or is it just I have the official visualizer? I still got to figure out why this fucking browser in this program. I figured it out one night, and I cannot remember how I did it. But that's what's coming up, is this visualizer video. I don't know if that's the one I'm supposed to.
Lowe's knows when you need a new appliance, you need it fast. So we offer delivery as soon as next day. We also offer installation and we'll haul away your old one. When you need it fast...
Hold on, let me do it this way. Pow. Same thing. That's what we're doing. We'll live with it. Let's see. Pressure's on now, Nate. Huh? Better not suck, right? Right? Oh shit, I gotta catch back up, huh? I'm trying not to be a grammar Nazi, but Nathan, what's on your mind, brother? What's on your mind? All right. So am I doing? Wait. Hold on. Patches? Did you just ask that question? Patches. It's good to see you, Patches. I'm glad you're here. I love you to death. You know that. But Patches. Come on now. It hasn't yet. I put it that way. I guess I never really thought about it till you just asked right then. I was just fitting to say something badass like, look, man, you know I don't give a fuck about that shit. And I really don't. But I never even thought about it till you just said something. So thank you for that, Patches. Well, all my shit's been getting blocked over the past few weeks. All right. I need some fucking glow sticks.
Take a seat, make sure you can see. Find your place, set the pace. Heart's about to race now.
Jocelyn would probably like this.
Let's go down, voices loud, lost inside the crowd. Bodies mean,
She likes to work out for this kind of
never
music.
miss a beat.
For as metal as she is.
The show's about to start.
Man, some good drugs. Some life. See, that almost takes me back. Y'all hear me talk about the apartment 12 days a lot. We had black lights, strobe lights. We had this big electronic kaleidoscope that casted shit on the walls. We had, dude. And at the time, it wasn't this exact sound, but think 9 Inch Nails' Pretty Hate Machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking head like a hole, shit like that. And we'd have the strobes popping and all the lights, and we would all be so fucked up, dude. And we had this test. I had a stop sign hanging on the far wall in our little dining room area, and that was tile, and then there was a little, yeah, it's not Z-bar. God, I used to do flooring. I'm supposed to know. Actually, that probably was Z-bar. Anyway, it goes to carpet. All right, so if you're in your living room, as a test to see how fucked up you were, you'd start at this end of the couch and walk across the room with your hand out in front of you and walk to the stop sign. I don't think a single person ever made it off the carpet before they went down. The way we had, trying to focus on that stop sign through your hand with all the strobe shit and all the crazy lighting shit we had going on in there. And everybody's raging out to freaking, like I said, 9 Inch Nails. Oh my God. That brings back a whole flood of memories that none of y'all even... I thought I killed a motherfucker. Thought I killed him. Some of y'all that have talked to me in Discord and other places hear me talk about the fact that, we were all a bunch of angry motherfuckers. It was like Fight Club back then. We could beat the fuck out of each other just to vent and, spit out a tooth and be like, that's a good one, man. Do it again, around a big bonfire, usually. But it was just one afternoon, and I'm coming in trying to sober up because I've got a rehearsal a little bit, and I get hit by two. Eric and Zach. Funny enough, Zach was a smaller dude, but I'm here to tell y'all Zach was a bad little dude. But he like jumped on my back as Eric tried to go low. Well, I kind of got Eric's head in my knees and started twisting, and literally took Zach and just went blam, and I threw him down. We had a pile of old VCRs and shit. We were gonna go pawn for some more liquor, and I planted the back of his head on those fucking that stack of VCRs, and that motherfucker stopped moving, stopped breathing, and I'm like, at the whole room, music stops, lights, chill, and everybody's like, ooh. And I'm starting to panic, man. Zach, dude, Zach, quit fucking around, Zach. And I finally reached down and popped him in the face. And the motherfucker opened his eyes and said, dude, you're an asshole. See what kind of shit music can bring back to you, dude? Donald, look, I've been in some scrapes in my life. At this time in my life, I had apartment 12, right? And my fraternity had an apartment right across the way, and a lot of people would gravitate between both. Mine had a lot of more of the locals, eclectic. A lot of people thought weirdos. And over at my fraternity brothers, that we were musicians, man. Nobody parties harder than musicians. Fuck you if you think so. So I'm actually at my fraternities doing Jello shots with Everclear, right? And I'm in Buffalo twice. And dude comes and tells me, hey man, this guy, I'm not gonna say no names. This guy fucking he came in your apartment and slapped dude upside the head looking for Zach and knocked him cold. Okay. Well, I then have to go over there and deal with that. And I know who the dude is. He's a big dude. Big dude. And what it was is, at the time, he had broke up with his girlfriend. Well, big dude's girl broke up with him. And now those two are seeing each other. And he shows up at the apartment all Neanderthal, which was our place. It didn't matter. There were preps, rednecks, metalheads, goth. Everybody hung out in our group. As long as you were a cool motherfucker, and well, at that time, raging too. You were. I mean, cool group. So, dude. So I come over there, and he gets out of the car with a few of his buddies, and he is a big dude. And he comes up to me and goes, I need to know where's, I need to stop using Zach's name too. I need to know where Zach is. And I'm like, dude, first off, let me tell y'all what kind of dude Zach is. Eric and I got off work one day and stopped by the liquor store. We worked at Subway at the time. We just worked a double shift, had an arm full of fucking sandwiches. Got vodka, smokes. Went, at this time, apartment 12 and this other apartment 8 merged and lived in this one gigantic house right outside of town. We had a huge backyard and this big fire pit. And we would go out there and it would be literally Fight Club, dude. What? Shaba. Sparking Shaba. I see the Shaba. Anyway. Let me go ahead and preface this. I was fucked up. I fear entanglement with no human being. But being for realsies, if dude would have hit me that night, it'd have been over. I went plop. That'd have been it. Didn't care. I said, dude, man, you can't roll up in my place and be slapping people around. He starts asking about Zach. I'm like, dude, leave that alone. Just leave it alone. He gets a little more swole, a little more in my face. And he finally says, man, I'm going to find him. And I'm going to fuck him up. I said, dude, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But Zach will mutilate you with a smile on his face. period. And that just blew him up. And it's not a joke. Zach was a bad little dude. He took martial arts at a pretty famous in the Mississippi Delta martial arts school, and them some bad motherfuckers come out of that place because the dudes teaching are some bad motherfuckers. But and I didn't even mean it as an insult. I was just trying to let him know, dude, he's gonna fuck you up if you keep pushing this. Let it go. He goes, well, maybe I'll take my frustration out on you and send him a message. I said, dude, I will, dude. Your great-great-great-grandpa will feel what I do to you. Do you hear me? Who the fuck do you think you are? You gonna talk to me that way? And the dude's swelling, and I'm barking. And I'm not even kidding. If dude laid hands on it, it'd been over with. But what I have noticed is about 7 or 8, one of which is the guy that teaches my daughters now. Former sound guy for Kentucky Headhunters, former professional bull rider, all-around genius, Mr. Weaver. And this dude named Andre. Andre was a put-together dude. He was always challenging us to work out with him and shit like that. Dude he wasn't the biggest dude, but his biceps were that big. And it's because he did pull-ups all the fucking time. And his face had this real sweet look until he got pissed. And it was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. And y'all know how he had eased up. You know, dude named Emery has eased up behind me. Eric has gotten there. Shan has gotten there. You know, there's some roughneck motherfuckers have gotten to my back now. So I'm actually not sweating it. I may be fixing to go to sleep, but this is not going to end well for dude. So I flat around, dude, Zach will fucking kill you. And if you don't get the fuck out of my face and the fuck out of my, away from my apartment, they won't even find all of you. Step, son. I said now, not tomorrow. And that's one of those times I really bluffed my way out of one. I'm not kidding, because he would have fucking knocked me cold. So, but Zach, you know, I was told, I forgot about Zach. We come in from work, dude. There's literally 60 to 80 people in the front yard. We're talking old school fucking monster movie, dude. Boat paddles and torches. In our front yard. Screaming, hollering. There stands Zach at the top of the steps. We had a wraparound screen porch. And to the door into the porch stands Zach. Hands in his pocket. Just standing there. Eric and I make our way through the madness, carrying all these sandwiches and liquor. Walk up the steps, ask Zach what's going on. He's like, don't worry about it, man. Do what you got to do to get chill. I got this. Okay. So step through the front door, and for the probably 17th night in a row, and it was my turn to, as I walked through the room, knock Mr. O'Neill unconscious. Pop, I ain't gonna put the sandwiches down, man. See, I ain't even playing y'all's fucking song. That's the kind of shit this song is bringing back to me, man. It's crazy. Y'all don't need to hear
The show's about to start. The show's about to start. No matter where you've been, no matter who you are, no difference in the end, no difference in the dark. No matter where you've been, no matter who you are, no difference in the end, no difference in the dark.
How old is this band? When did this come out? $11 months ago. How old are these guys? Somebody know the answer to that question? Because I think I can hear these guys listen to some fucking Lords of Acid. These guys listen to some fucking Zombie. These guys listen to some. Oh shit! It was right there for me. Fuck. That makes me so fucking mad that it just slipped my mind like that. Bad, Daniel. It was right there. Prodigy. I can hear some fucking Prodigy in that. Funny enough.
Can you feel the rush? Can you feel it all? This ain't a final scene. This ain't no curtain call. Can you feel the rush? Can you feel it all? This ain't a final scene. This ain't no curtain call. Can you feel the rush? Can you feel it all? Let's get these bodies moving side to side, wall to wall.
That's fucking predatorial. I like that. That set that fucking. When y'all see me do that shit, it's triggered by the effect of the music, man. I don't just do it for the fuck of it. This will be fun for me. This will be fun to play on stage. Oh no. I like that.
Knows. Let's talk.
See, I wish I'd done a reaction for that now. I dug that. That's fucking killer. You know, much like Priscilla here, apartment 12, we had our resident famous person. It's when it was actually even before Eric and some of those other guys got around. There was still a couple of other dudes rooming with me, and this real scrawny dude with really moppy hair, and this girl that was familiar. We just couldn't quite place. Showed up at our door. Had was pretty much walking and hitchhiking across country, and we housed them for about 3 nights. And turns out the chickie was, excuse me, in a background. She was a background character in Dazed and Confused, and we were all like, "What?" Which we had like 19 copies of that fucking movie in house. We could put it in and watch and read the credits. She's like, "It's in this such scene." We're like, "Ah." Yeah. So, some background chick from Dazed and Confused stayed with us. That was our resident celebrity for about 3 days. Y'all, the floor in that place, our carpet was alive. There was a hole in the floor, and everybody thought that it was just a fucking tear in the carpet. No, sir. It was a blowhole. That motherfucker was alive. Alive. It was... The apartment was actually... It was with the slumlord up there at the time. Landlord, the guy that, he's flexible with rent if you're being late because you're living in shit, and you don't complain, he don't complain. You know what I'm saying? It was a condemned church. They fucking turned into apartments. Oh yeah, and there was some fun shit would happen up in there too. That's a whole different bag of stories for that place. That place was fun, dude. We would have some afternoons, man. We would have like 30 people. Because when you walk out our door, there's a road. It's 3rd Street. But it's not a main street. It's a off little, ain't much happening. We'd have 30 people out there playing hack. Fucked up. Some of y'all heard me tell this. The dude that just walked by one night, we're all leaned up against the car, smoking a cigarette, drinking, running our mouth. Little dude comes walking by with his little fucking dog, little fucking Yorkie. Just walks up as he's walking his dog. How y'all doing? And puts a knife in Eric's leg. Slip. Just like that. And Eric was our pretty boy. He's even prettier than Drake. So, not that this isn't dramatic, but he had to look all Bram Stoker's Dracula about it. his scream. Dude took about 5 or 6 steps, backed up. That shit wouldn't be so funny if it actually. Man, I'm telling y'all, that place was evil. That place was evil. Shit like that was happening all the time. All the time. That was a killer song, y'all, by the way. It brought up some shit from back during that day. There's shit that, I'm sure me even talking about some of that crap is probably setting off some computers somewhere. From the dude that showed up with the vicious axe wound in his leg to, man, motherfucker hits outlaws. Me and the Marine, Simpson, he came in a live stream not too long ago. We talked about this. Fucking, we're all in there shooting pool. It's outlaws. That's our spot, man. We've been there every night for probably 2 years straight. Drinking $5 cup, shooting pool, listening to music. Eating Frankie Joe platters and gravy steak fries and foot-long bacon jalapeno cheeseburgers. And changing her kegs and acting as her bouncers, and just a fun place for the folks that were regulars there. And we didn't let no bullshit go down there. You weren't the motherfucker that started shit in there. Anyway, those are washing machines. Those are washing machines. I'm not okay with the washing machines. Oh, we need to play some fucking tunes. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta catch back up. Okay. I hadn't even thrown darts tonight. Does anybody even care for darts tonight? Otherwise. Do I go funny? Do I go rockish? What to do for? What to do? While I'm thinking about it, though, I can do this. I'm gonna play this just because it hit. What you got, Nate?
I stay up too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say.
That's what I'm fixing to do. Fuck all that noise. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. They're on my goddamn head. They're on my goddamn head. I almost want y'all to hear that for the breakdown, but I can play that on my phone. I'll do, because the video is not important. Which one? Oh, I forgot. Whoa. God, it's hard to spell. Which one? I got you.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, Tracy from Lily's of Charleston will watch 60 contestants eat
Hey, I'll
60
do that
hot
too.
wings,
Fill the
all
dreams.
covered in Lily's hot sauce.
Ooh, honey,
Look.
don't touch your face.
I'll do all of those. Back to back to back. I got to do this first. I'm sorry. While it was on my mind, because I meant to do that. No, because I meant to actually show this to Nate last week, and before I forget it again. And then I'm gonna handle all those requests y'all just threw out there. Let's see, we got Stay Awake, Field of Dreams. Which Field of Dreams? And Whip and Post. Yeah, I'm gonna play y'all that too. That's actually, but I'm already here now. I can't help it. I gotta do it. This is Leo Moraccioli. And this is his version of Work It.
DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line.
This is a Frog League one-time exclusive. Come on, it's worth it. Let me work it. I put my thing down for me to reverse it. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. If you got a big, let me search ya to find out how hard I gotta work ya. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put your hook in ya, like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting sad, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on the sofa. Call before you come, I need to shake my cha-cha. You do or you don't, or you will or won't ya. Go downtown and hit it like a vulture. See my hips, big hips, don't ya. See my butt and my lips, don't ya. Lost a few pounds in my weight for ya. This the kind of beat I go ra-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. It's worth it, let me work it. I put my thing down for me to reverse it. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. If you got a big, let me search ya to find out how hard I gotta work ya. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know.
Again, when you get to hear the real Leo, it's usually the breakdown.
Right, gal, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Boy, lift up, let's make a toaster. Let's get drunk, it's gonna bring us closer. Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find a chick that's even better. Why make it hard as Las Vegas weather? Listen up close while I take you backwards. You have me this guy, see me with so. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. I love your face and your mouth full of farms. Love the way my butt go bum 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 bum. Keep your eyes on my bum 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 bum. You think you can handle this, but don't. Take my thumb up and my tail go boo. Cut the lights off so you can see what I can do. It's worth it, let me work it. I put my thing down for me to reverse it. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. If you got a big, let me search ya to find out how hard I gotta work ya. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know. It's your album that I'm fine, yes, I know.
After I play y'all's tunes, I'm gonna play y'all one more Leo at least for the night's over, and I gotta pick between one of three that'll blow y'all up.
put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Yes, sir, I will live with my hands from the. Yes, sir, I will live with my hands from the. If you got a thing, let me search ya to find out how hard I gotta work ya. Yes, sir, I will live with my hands from the. Yes, sir, I will live with my hands. Come on.
Dude, I'm gonna teach y'all some things about Leo, man. I've been promoting Leo since this channel started. We don't get a lot of views on Leo, but I love that motherfucker, dude. I love that motherfucker. That dude. I mean, even if it's sitting your cup of tea, the funny thing is, you see he's playing all the different instruments, right? And he fucking, you'd be surprised what he does to hurt it to the grapevine. I mean, he murders these things. The only thing he ever does serious is paint it black. He tones all the funny down, and they don't even, he doesn't do a lot of extra ballsy rocking out. They're tuned down, you know, distortion. I mean, he rocks it, but he doesn't play with it too much and just fucking nails paint it black. Again, where we discovered Priscilla, dude. But now, we ain't even gotten to the puppets yet. Or the bunny. The bunny follows us on Instagram. The bunny. That's funny. I didn't mean to rhyme. All right, now what was the next one? Let's Nathan's. All right, in the grand scheme of the conversation, whose came first, Donald's or Nate's? I don't remember. Now see, right now I see Nate's, and then I see Donald's, and I see the other one that I was going to do previously. So, flip coin. 'Cause I don't remember. I mean, here y'all list them out, but I know y'all had already asked for them, so I don't know. I don't remember who asked first. That's what I'm saying. Y'all know me, I forget. You ever forget? Happens to me constantly. I can always follow up with my post. What? I mean, I don't even feel the dreams. Was that a request for a song, or was that an answer to a question? Is there some? Hey, speaking of Field of Dreams, man, my daughters were both ball players when they were younger, and I made them about a month ago finally sit down and watch a League of Their Own. Yes. Okay. All right, I'll do that one, and then we'll do that one by Donald, and then I might pull out some more Leo. I gotta do another reaction. I wouldn't mind doing a reaction for Leo. But the thing is, another thing too, people, you hear a lot of folks talk about who's the hardest working person in the industry. It has finally slowed up some over these past few months, but that motherfucker put out a new song every Friday for years. Every Friday. Motherfucker was busy. All right. Stay awake. What? Why is Mary Poppins popping up? Hotting up. Hotting up.
Now push.
You're keeping tabs on me.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
Oh, wait a minute now. At least it didn't say nodding up. Oh, I tell you what, before I start this, let me go fix me another drink. Y'all gonna have to give me a penalty. I'm sorry. Motherfuckers. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Like that's an excuse. My back hurts, my feet hurt. I'm only 4. Oh, God. I found it. All is well. All right, this is Stay Awake Oration.
Sorry that I hurt you with those things I had to say. Never meant to bring you heartache and sorrow. Sorry that the sunshine never came today. Weatherman forecast blue skies tomorrow. So let's stay awake and watch the sunrise. Let's take it slow, 'cause baby time flies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I might not be exactly what you had in mind, but I got you believing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I might not be the perfect guy you hope to find, but I know that you feel it. You think it's a role I have to play, a personality that I borrow. But if you and I can last another day, there might just be a path we can follow. So let's stay awake and watch the sunrise. Let's take it slow, 'cause baby time flies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I might not be exactly what you had in mind, but I got you believing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I might not be the perfect guy you hope to find, but I know that you feel it.
See, dude, I'm vibing on this, dude. I'm vibing on this. And I was just listening to the harmony and the horns right there. And the second trumpet and the trombone actually switch spots. 99.999% of the time, if that's the brass in your horn line, trombones will carry the bottom. But for color, because trombone is really good for this, the second walk through every time there, it turns around. On the walk down, the trumpet actually goes to the low note. The trombone goes to the third above him, and it makes for a fucking nice. It's a chordal inversion. The root's not on the bottom, and well, it is, but it's not. The trombones, the note the trombone is hitting is still beneath the trumpet as far as pitch, but it's occupying a different place in the chord structure. It's pretty.
The perfect guy you hope to find, but I know that you feel it. No, I don't have exactly what you want, but I got just what you need. So say you love me, stay awake and watch the sunrise. Let's take it slow, 'cause baby time flies. So let's stay awake and watch the sunrise. Let's take it slow, 'cause baby time flies. Believing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I might not be
Crossover right there.
the perfect guy you'd hope to find, but I know that you feel it. No, I don't have exactly what you want, but I got just what you need. So say you love me.
It'd be even better if it was real horns. I like that, man. I like that vibe. Now, what was Donald was wanting? What was it? Is Donald still here? No, dude, for real. Our you want to be for real about this? I there was a group of us at Delta State at one time that could have really fucked that song up. Lacey Blackledge and a Doug Scarborough and a Nathaniel Murphy, maybe a little Eric Fowler. I don't know. Would have mucked that shit up, dude. That's some Terrence Youngblood. You hear me, Terrence? I see you, Jolly Red Giant. Yeah, man. There's a group of guys I could think that would, love to do a song like this live. That would be that personality of that group. I got to run with those guys for a while too, and it was. I had fun doing that kind of shit back then as a horn player. Donald. Okay, well, I'm gonna, if he don't, because I gotta go back. I think I see what he wanted, but I'm gonna make sure he's still here. It says Field of Dreams. I still don't know if that's right. But I'm gonna play it. Is that?
I have a second chance to perform for my living for the rest of my life. This is the make or break moment. I can't mess up.
Okay, Noah, we really, really liked your first audition. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm not a woman, I'm not a man. I am something you never understand. Never beat you, and I'd never lie. If you're evil, forgive you by and by.
Okay, can I just stop this for 1 second?
No.
Noah, this is the stage of the competition where you've got to stand out from the pack. I like your voice.
Man,
but
this is nothing
I'm
more
not sure,
than
to be
raw.
honest with you, I
He
would
lets
have
himself
chosen
go
that
here a
song.
little bit. It's not the best thing you've ever heard, but
What was your second song
wait,
out of interest?
wait.
It's a Whipping Post by Allman Brothers.
Okay. Let me hear that, please.
All right.
I was scared there for a minute.
Oh my God.
I've been run down, I've been lied to, and I don't know why. Let that mean woman make me a fool. Sometimes I feel, sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post. Good Lord, it feels like I'm dying. My friends tell me that I've been such a fool. Now I have to stand by and take it, baby. Oh, for loving you. Sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post. Good Lord, it feels like I'm dying.
Wait. All right. When my wife and I first moved down here, we had to stay with my folks for a bit. And they had taken to watching American Idol. So we started watching American Idol. There was this one year it came down between a girl named Gina, who probably really should have won. She was the more marketable of the two. And go listen to Gina's version of Creep. It is sick. But Caleb, and nobody remembers Caleb. Dude, the house band for American Idol is a killer group of musicians, and they're all absolute professionals. I've seen those guys play hundreds and hundreds of songs. But they rock the fuck out with Caleb. And they asked him about it afterwards. And they're like, did you see what he just did? We can't not rock out, man. Have y'all seen, I can't remember his last name, but Caleb do fucking Zeppelin on Idol and blow up the fucking American Idol band? Have y'all seen that shit? Oh, God. Hold on. This shit ain't right. Let's see. I go find it. Is it this one? No.
The Quarter Pounder with Cheese has many great things. Maple.
Is this the whole thing?
Been dazed and confused for so long, it's not true. Wanted a woman, never bargained for you. Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below. You had and abused, telling all of your lies. Run round, sweet baby, Lord, how they hypnotize. Sweet little baby, let them say what they will. Your tongue wax so much when I sang you the bell.
He rocking J-Lo, man. Right now, that band is playing filthy, dude. They have bought in. Please fucking blow up American Idol. Dude, that was the most rock star thing I ever saw on that show. That dude right there. And sadly for him, though, those kind of vocals and that kind of music, just the year he won it, just wasn't what was selling. It's a shame. Gina, I love that dude. But for the kind of music they were wanting to sell, Gina would have been the... And like I said, her version, that was like his final. This is what you got to look at before the decision-making process started. And hers, she did Creep. And she fucking killed that shit too, man. I'll never forget that shit, man. We were watching that night, and, you know, the energy from watching the show, because we were invested, we were bought in, you know. Well, this is me too, man. When that shit, I bought in that moment, because I was actually pulling for this guy. I knew he wouldn't go nowhere afterwards, because that's not what was selling right then, but I was so pulling for this guy, because he'd been doing shit like this over and over and killing it. I was like, listen, you know, and he doesn't have a certain look, you know. He doesn't have that, you know, he's not pretty and all that kind of shit. I was just thinking, man, this dude outsing any of them motherfuckers, pretty motherfuckers in them little tight shirts right now. Listen to this motherfucker. So when it hit that big climax there, I was up out of my seat. I think Jocelyn was too, man. We were rocking out with this dude. I mean, you know, just blow the damn room up. Of course, I've shown y'all before another one that is equally moving in a different way. With the dude, it was oh God, what was their name? Anyway, they were on actually the X Factor, Simon's other show, and it was a boy and a girl duo, and they were good. Their audition, they did Toxic, and like funked that shit up. And you could tell the whole season he was madly in love with her. And you could tell she felt it, but she wasn't going to admit it. Because I don't know, maybe he wasn't, you know, he had been in the friend zone and all of a sudden, whoops. Yeah. But she kept deny. So for their big final performance, they decide to do Say Something. And he forgets the fucking crowd is even there. And he looks at her and starts singing that song. And she's all right till she picks up. And once she locks eyes with him, feels what's happening. And in that moment, all them motherfuckers in the auditorium cease to exist. And he laid it out there. And she responded. And man, that I'm getting misty-eyed. I mean, beautiful thing to see happen on stage. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he forgot they were there before. I mean, when he walked out there, he didn't know they existed. It was all about her. And when, like I said, when she finally looks up at him and really makes eye contact and sees it, and you can see the falter, you can see the hesitation. And then you can hear it when she sings. She responded. And it's, oh, dude. See, that's what a musician lives for, man. It ain't, I mean, when I say swole, it ain't, I mean, I'm an aggressive guy, so yeah, I like that aggressive swole, but it ain't always got to be aggressive. I mean, that's swole as it gets right there, dude. You want it like up on the video, just or through the speakers? You want to put a video? I'll do a video. Who is this? I wonder if this is the shit that I see. I played some of this kind of shit last time. This might be what's getting me blocked, but if it is, it's already done it. So might as well have fun now. It'll be for the 6 of us that are left. It'll be our experience and our experience alone. Wait, Haley. I remember that name. Hold on. Before I look it up. If it's who I think it is. How do I spell that? Oh. Oh, see, the when I typed in her name, the list of songs that come up, yeah, I know who this is. I know who this is.
Running a small family business out here isn't easy. Hey, Dad.
Fuck it, huh?
When you were here before, you couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel.
I remember her.
Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
A berry and a bone, that's a good pairing.
I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want the perfect body. Want a perfect soul. And I
And you're hearing,
I'm not around. You're so very special.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish I was special, but I'm a
Let me tell you something. Tell y'all something. Them two old men back there playing that trombone and that sax. Looks, you wouldn't think that's two sexual gods. But those two instruments blending, the smart harmonies, and that last little run, man, is, I promise you, them motherfuckers fuck you good. Bet. Bet.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She knows what she's running out again. I said she's running out. She runs,
Finally, we hear you. Come on now.
What I said, I said you whatever makes you happy,
I'm going to show y'all something sick.
whatever you want. You're so very special. Yeah, I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. Ooh, I said it. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
That's not up there. That's actually a tune. That's right.
I
Let's-
don't belong. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh yeah, oh no, I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
There's that deceptive cadence. I dug that, man. She's obviously got power. Funny thing is, I think with her, that I want to see her drunk, either at a bonfire or on a creek bank, or even if fucking a band plays it and she jumps up and kind of does a version of karaoke. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear her perform that. I want to hear her sing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, she just fucking murdered the piss all about that. There was only one choice she made that irritated me, and it was a run into that final note, and that's just a stylistic choice. But her fucking voice is fucking outstanding. I remember her, and I think one of her moments that year was one of those moments where, you know, she kind of stopped performing and just started singing. But still, that was fucking. Them two old men, I promise you they fuck good. They'll do you. They'll cure what ails you. And you'd never think it. Oh, dude. I'm gonna do y'all some learning. Oh God, I hope this is a good recording. I don't want to have dirt on my face.
I'm feeling mighty lonesome. Haven't slept a wink. I walk the floor and watch the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. I'll never know a Sunday in this weekday room. I'm talking to the shadows, 1 o'clock to 4, and Lord, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee.
Good night, Nate. Man, have a good one.
Since
Thanks for
the
coming.
blues caught my eye, I'm hanging out on Monday, my Sunday dreams to dry. Now a man is born to go a-loving, a woman's born to weep and fret.
All right, I won't play the whole thing. That actually was not the recording that I want. There's another recording. It might take me a minute to search for it. It's a more raw, like swing easy, smoky filled room kind of version, and she's a little lit and sings that shit like sex, man. Oh man, look, Ella Fitzgerald's the best female singer ever, and it's not a question. If Ella was alive now, she could do any fucking thing she wanted to. There's her and Clifford, which my buddy Lacey, he went up to Clark Terry's Jazz Institute, and her and Clark did some funny shit together. But when Ella was feeling it, man, and just having fun, especially you see a lot of these live performances with her and other folks, and she's not even really, she's not trying to push no boundaries. She's not trying to do anything but just have some fun singing. Ella could do it, man. Ella could do it. She could fucking do it, man. There was a video, not a video, but a recording of her killing some opera that was floating around for a while, but that was on vinyl, and I don't know whatever happened to that. Hold on. I'll show y'all. Not the one with Ella. Damn it. I knew he did it with her. Oh my God. That is an old one. But he'll have more personality than the new one. I wish you would let me freaking scroll. Let me see. Hold on.
I'm Stanley Tucci, and I'm exploring the complex connections between the land, the people,
land,
and the food they eat.
Oh my God, it's so good.
In the country I love, Italy.
Thank you. I don't know if that's the one I want to play or not. This motherfucker don't say a damn thing. Not a thing. All right, Shauna. You have a good night. Yes, ma'am. Good night, What's this new? What's this? This one I should have played to start with. Hell of a flugelhorn player, and he used to call Lacey Sip. Two people here, sound off. All right, y'all. Who's left up in here? Who's left up in here? I may jump over to the chord, depending on, is everybody on here in the chord that's left? It is getting late. And I ain't worried about me getting up. That woman's going to be wanting to go to bed soon. She's hurting. Poor girl. I should probably do that, actually. It would be the nice husbandly thing to do. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and bump. I just thought about that. Well, somebody just popped in. Who just popped in? Somebody say something. What was I looking for? Oh. I'm crazy. Whole three of you. But y'all know Saturday night's the night. Even she stays up then. But, and normally, y'all know me. I'll stay here till 5 in the morning. But since she is feeling bad, now I feel bad for drinking and pontificating. No, I don't. She married me and she knew she was getting. I'm not that way about it. I'm really not. I don't deserve her. So don't. But guys, thank y'all for coming. Everybody I think's already the bell for the chord, or I put them down for the count already. That happens sometimes. It'll be all right. We'll see y'all Saturday. I got that. I'm gonna try to get that reaction up that I did earlier tomorrow, and I got like 40. I need to upload. That's what I need to do Monday while I'm off. Sitting here and upload fucking reactions all day. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all have a good, strong rest of your week, and we will